This is the Democratic margin among black men under the age of 45 in presidential elections. You go back to November of 2012, what do you see? You see Obama by 81. Clinton only won him by 63. Then we're all the way down to Biden last time around by 53. A tremendous drop already. And then you take a look at the average of the most recent polls, and Kamala Harris is up by only 41 points. That is about half the margin that Obama won them by back in November of 2012.
Kamala chose a white husband. Why can't black men choose a white president?
Hey, yo, shout out to Eddie Griffin and the Nigga News Network, because that has pretty much been what this election season has been. Okay, it's been Kamala Harris saying that she's a black woman to saying that she grew up as a black woman. You know, she went to HBCUs with other black people. Then we got Candace Owens recently releasing a number of pieces where she has dove into Kamala Harris's past and hasn't found much black, alleging that there isn't any black. I don't know. And since we didn't listen to the Plies and Roland Martins and Charlemagne's and the D.L. Hugleys and all these people, now they've pulled out their big gun, all right? Last week, Barack Obama gets out in front of black men and saying that we're not showing up for Kamala Harris the way that black people showed up to support him in years past.
We have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. Now, I also want to say that that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers.
If Barack Obama ran in today's climate, in today's, wokeisms, whatever you want to call it, he would be going through the same scrutiny as she is, okay? Hawaiian, born and raised by a white mother. He would be going through the same thing that she is going through.
Kamala chose a white husband. Why can't black men choose a white president?
Kamala and her camp are scrambling right now. They don't know what they could do to get more black men to vote for them. Now, by and large, she might get still the most votes by black men and black women, but it's good to see at least not all black people are saying, hey, the Democrats are owed our vote. You know, now let them have to earn our vote. Harris' plan includes providing forgivable business loans for black entrepreneurs. And that could go a whole bunch of different ways.
The one that Kamala put out today, she said she provide 1 million loans that are fully forgivable to black entrepreneurs in order to start their business. 1 million forgivable loans, which means you ain't got to pay it back. Which means you ain't got to pay it back. Which means you ain't got to pay it back.
It goes on. Harris already has said she supports legalizing marijuana, and her plan calls for working to ensure that black men have opportunities to participate. She just thinks you niggas smoke. You niggas just smoking weed all damn day long. See, this is what I mean about how in touch with reality these Democrats are. Okay, they think that black people, the only thing you like is twerking Meg Thee Stallion, a twerking Cardi B, you know, a Quavo that gets up on stage and says some black power dumb shit, some weed. That's what she thinks of you. That's the very reason why she went and married Doug Emhoff and not a Willie Brown, a Montalban.
Kamala chose a white husband. Why can't black men choose a white president?
Then it goes on to say she also is calling for better regulating cryptocurrency to protect black men and others who invest in digital assets. And this is what I mean about how manipulative some of this crap is. Why not just put to protect users who invest in digital assets? But some of y'all are going to read that and think that, yeah, she's going to do something where black people are going to benefit from cryptocurrencies. I wanted to get to this clip from The View with Sonny Hostin, just showing her disrespect for black men. Now, this is a woman who I believe is a Puerto Rican woman. Listen to how she addresses black men versus how she's going to go on in the same breath to address Cuban men.
We've got to reach those women. We've got to reach those ridiculous, crazy black men that did vote for Trump. We've got to reach those people. We've got to reach the Cuban men in Miami that overwhelmingly voted for Trump.
They got to reach those ridiculous, crazy black men that voted for Trump, right? That's fine to say, right? That's cool, right? Because black men are only respected as long as they can be manipulated by whoever the powers are that be. Once you start thinking for yourself, this is the type of disrespectful shit you got to put up with. And then in the same breath, she's talking about Cuban men. She's not saying, making these faces and saying these crazy, reckless Cuban men voting for Trump. She's not doing that. But we got to put up with that shit from everybody in the world. Anybody could talk to us any type of way and nobody gets upset when it's said to a black man.
Kamala chose a white husband. Why can't black men choose a white president?
You know, but I'll tell you, some of the loudest people when it does come to talking this shit, and especially when it comes to these spaces online, it's other black people. Dark MAGA, baby.
I hate this shit. I hate what this goddamn election has done to our goddamn people. You make me hate niggas. I hate you niggas. I swear to fucking God. Why I stay away from niggas? How dare you niggas? Fuck all you niggas. I don't even give a fuck no more. Whatever the fuck happened, none of you niggas got $1,000 that you gonna put on your goddamn line for this goddamn election. So shut the fuck up.
See, that's these niggas. That's why they want so much government handouts. That's why they want free this and free that. Because them niggas don't even got a rack, nigga.
How do you get folks who are not black to understand that hate crimes are still real? These things are actually happening in the country. And they have to be dealt with and addressed. Because when you talk about that, folks go, oh, no, these things are not happening. But the reality is they are, and African Americans still are number one when it comes to hate crimes being reported against us.
Well, and I know that because I published the hate crimes report every year when I was Attorney General of California. And it is, to your point, about talking about it and making people clear that we have actually seen a spike in hate crimes across the board.
Any black people that are voting for Trump, or if you're on the fence or whatever, just keep on going. Keep your blinders on until election day, because the fear mongering is going to continue. They're going to continue to treat you as if you didn't already live 4 years under a Trump administration. They are trying to tell us we're going to be back in a hard time, and we're not going back, and we're not going. Dude, I don't want to go back to this current administration. What have we been getting? You know, and black men have been gradually waking up, and I hope that it continues to show in this election and moving forward to just do what's best for our communities and our families and stuff, and not what's best for a political party that really doesn't give a damn about us. In closing, I want to say, black men, it brings a tear to my eye to see how many men have been like, you know what, we're not listening to Barack Hussein or Obama. You may have had pull on our fathers and our grandfathers, but you don't have nothing to say to us, because we are able to compare life under Obama's administration and life under the Trump administration, and it's a lot different. And then we can compare life under the Trump administration from 2016 to 2020 to life under the Biden-Harris administration from 2020 to current. And we can see the direction that it's headed. We're in more wars than we've been. The inflation is through the roof. We have a southern border that's wide open. We have crime rates through the roof. Like, we can look at these things and assess for ourselves. We have illegals coming into the country, taking a lot of the black jobs in the black communities. Okay, or taking a lot of the jobs in the black communities, and therefore those would be black jobs. Okay, keeping money to circulate in our community. Instead, you're bringing all these people in and you're putting it all on the backs of the taxpayers, and then you're giving us nothing in return. Look at what just happened with Hurricane Helene. And I think that a lot of black people, black men in specifics, but black women as well, just not at the same numbers, are starting to see that maybe we have been doing something wrong. Okay, maybe our parents didn't get it right. And I'm glad to see that, because the mere fact that we've done it for decades like this is literally the definition of insanity. So to see black people just choosing a different option and to see if it'll bring on different results, hey, man, I commend you. And I still think that black people are going to show up in largest numbers for Kamala Harris. Okay, she's still going to get a lot of black women. And then she's still going to get a good amount of black men, if not the majority. Okay, that's just what I think. I would love to see it be different, but yeah, whatever y'all thinking about it, let me know in the comments below. Till the next video, y'all be safe and stay wavy.